Hi everyone, welcome to the first module of Pre-Service B for UCLA Extension. First of all, I would like to discuss some of the assignments or the major assignment for this week, which involves creating a cultural awareness survey. Now you will notice in Canvas I have posted an example survey or a sample survey, and this particular survey is actually a little bit different because it's designed for teachers. The survey that you are going to be designing is actually for your students. So these students that you either have currently can take the survey, or if you do not have students at the present time, say in a summer school type setting, you can design a survey for future students that you could possibly use and implement in your personal practice. So a little bit about the survey that you are going to design. The purpose is to get to know some of the cultural background of your students. So the survey that you develop should actually not be too involved or too sophisticated because it's obviously designed for students in a K-12 setting. I personally would not create a survey that's more than 10 questions long. Your questions can definitely be multiple choice in terms of nature, although I do encourage some fill in the blank and free response type questions. This will allow you to get a little bit more information from your students. Keep in mind, though, your students' stages of development. Make sure that they are able to successfully respond to your questions. Another idea, though, if you have a younger group of students who may have some difficulty expressing their answers or themselves through writing, is that you could also set up, say, a one-on-one interview type situations that are very informal, of course, with your students, where you ask them certain questions and they can then respond. So what are some questions that you would want to ask your students? Well, maybe a little bit about their values and, of course, their beliefs. What kind of holidays do they celebrate? What does their family structure look like? A little bit about maybe different areas that they've traveled, where their relatives are from, if they happen to know. These are all just very basic questions, and the whole purpose of gaining this information is to not only learn more about your students, but also take this information and hopefully incorporate it into various lessons that you design. These lessons can then be made more multicultural in nature. When we do this, students are able to connect directly to the content, and therefore that stimulates motivation and interest in the particular topic in which you were addressing that day, that week, that month, or that year. So feel free to email me with any questions you have about the development of the survey. But again, the survey that's posted is definitely more sophisticated and involved than what I would expect for you to develop for your students. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.